Hello Team FD and welcome back to another edition of Transfer Talk, where we bring you all the best rumours and gossip from around the world of football. Despite the beliefs clubs wouldn't spend big this summer, there have been some huge transfer rumours and stories worth paying attention to. As always, if you've got the inside track, then tweet Football Daily using the hashtag Transfer Talk. Let's go. We start this week's episode with Chelsea's latest transfer target, Sergio Reguilon. The Real Madrid star spent last season on loan at Sevilla and has been hugely impressive, even being voted the best left back in La Liga for 1920. The Spaniard appeared 34 times in all competitions for Los Blaugranas, helping them secure Champions League football with a top 4 finish. Despite his success, a long-term future at the Bernabeu looks unlikely for the 23-year-old. Los Blancos have Marcelo and Ferland Mendy in his position and have shown their eagerness to sell, with Achraf Hakimi already departing for Inter Milan this summer. Unsurprisingly, Reguilon's performances and current availability has made him a hot prospect for a number of top clubs across Europe. Sevilla are desperate to bring him back to Andalusia on loan, but could be outmuscled, with Everton having already lodged an £18 million bid for the Madrid academy product. However, it appears the Toffees face being strong-armed themselves, with Chelsea now entering the race. The Blues are reportedly fed up with Leicester City's £80 million price tag for Ben Chilwell and see Reguilon as an excellent, cost-effective alternative. Sky Sports are even reporting that they're ready to trump Everton's bid in the next few days unless Leicester City soften their demands. One thing's for sure, Reguilon will be on the move this summer. But whether that's to Everton or Chelsea remains to be seen. Chelsea fans, does it make sense to go for Reguilon, or is Chilwell the man you really want? Let us know in the comments below. Sergio Reguilon isn't the only exciting defender who could be heading to England from the continent, after it emerged Manchester United have opened talks with Lille centre-half Gabriel. The Brazilian has been in excellent form for the Ligue 1 club, and RMC Sport in France have now claimed that the Red Devils have identified him as a long-term partner for Harry Maguire in the heart of defence. Lille are reportedly only demanding a fee of £27 million, which for a club like United is more than achievable. But they won't be the only ones chasing his signature. Gabriel was rumoured to be part of the deal that saw Victor Osimhen join Napoli, and while that hasn't materialised yet, Everton, Arsenal and PSG have all said to have registered an interest in the 22-year-old Brazilian. Lille were unlucky to finish outside the Champions League qualification spots after Ligue 1 was cancelled, and have been forced into selling in order to balance the books. And it's looking increasingly likely that Gabriel will be the next star on his way out at the Stade Pierre-Mauroy. No formal bid has come in from United yet, but once their move for Jadon Sancho is all tied up, along with the departure of Alexis Sanchez to Inter, Gabriel could well be up next. Before we move on to our next story, make sure you're subscribed to Football Daily with notifications turned on. For our headline act, we're back in London, where the future of Willian is beginning to take shape. And it looks like good news for Arsenal. The Brazilian winger will be a free agent this summer after he rejected Chelsea's latest offer of a contract extension. Willian has been holding out for a 3-year deal, but the Blues have refused to budge from their policy of 2 years max for over 30s, causing talks to break down. This has put Arsenal in the driving seat for his signature, with the former Shakhtar Donetsk star eager to stay in London. According to David Ornstein at The Athletic, Mikel Arteta is more than willing to meet Willian's demands, believing the 31-year-old will provide the ideal experience to push his side on. And for good reason. Over the last 7 years at Chelsea, his honours include 2 Premier League titles, an FA Cup, as well as 63 goals in over 300 appearances. Willian is so keen to remain in the capital, he's even willing to accept lower wages from the Gunners than he's been offered elsewhere, such as David Beckham's Inter Miami. Arteta will be looking to build on Arsenal's winning feeling, having claimed the most recent FA Cup, and signing Willian could be the smartest way of keeping that going. Expect to see this transfer confirmed very soon. With next year's race for European football shaping up to be as close as ever, every club will know they need to improve. For Leicester City, the first step towards regaining their top 6 position could be the signing of Barcelona winger Francisco Trincão. But if you're scratching your head wondering who we're talking about, then don't worry. The Portuguese star is yet to actually kick a ball for the Spanish Giants. Instead, the 20-year-old is set to join the Blaugrana officially this summer, having only sealed a €31 million move to Catalonia from Braga back in January. In Liga NOS, Trincão has been a revelation, scoring 8 and assisting 8 in 27 appearances last term. So impressed with Barcelona, his new contract is set to run to 2025 and contains a monstrous €500 million buyout clause. However, according to The Guardian, Leicester City believe they can negotiate around this. In a story supported by transfer guru Fabrizio Romano, the Foxes have reportedly proposed a 2-year loan spell followed by a £45 million obligation to buy. This is expected to be rejected, but it's not unforeseeable that the Spaniards could return to the negotiation table in the not too distant future. Barcelona are desperate to raise funds and shift costly mistakes Ousmane Dembele and Felipe Coutinho. If neither have left the camp now towards the end of the transfer window, an offer for Trincão could be taken more seriously. They could still turn a remarkable profit on a player who's yet to even wear the shirt. There's still a long way for this deal to go, but it could prove to be one of the more exciting moves of the summer. Before we move on, have you subscribed to Football Daily Podcasts? If not, what are you waiting for? Head on over to the YouTube channel and hit subscribe to stay up to date with all the episodes of Extra Time. Here's a little teaser from today's. Serge Aurier's days at Tottenham Hotspur look numbered after it emerged AC Milan are serious about bringing in the Ivorian. While much improved this season, the right back has never looked truly convincing for the Lily Whites since arriving from PSG for £23 million back in 2017. For the large part of his career in North London, he was stuck behind Kieran Trippier, and only rose to the starting XI this season with the Englishman out the door. Now it appears that Tottenham are determined to recoup their expenditure on the 27-year-old, with Sky Sports reporting that the club are holding out for a bid of around £23 million from Milan. The Rossoneri are looking to rebuild again after a strong end to the season, and have made Aurier their main target in defence. The club's technical director, Paolo Maldini, even confirmed to the press that contact had been made with the player's agent last Saturday, showing just how serious they are. However, there could be a last-minute twist, with Monaco also said to be in the running. Spurs former transfer chief Paul Mitchell is now working for the Ligue 1 club, and is keen on reuniting with Aurier in the south of France. The Daily Mail claim Milan have only offered £12 million so far, but unsurprisingly this is of no interest to Daniel Levy. So if Monaco can meet his demands, then we could have an interesting bidding war on our hands. Tottenham fans, will you be sad to see him go, or is a new right back overdue? Let us know in the comments below. One of the best talents in the Championship who looks ready for Premier League football is QPR sensation Eberechi Eze. The England under-21 international is the Hoops' prized asset after a season that delivered 14 goals in 46 appearances. And the club's director of football, Les Ferdinand, has already tipped the attacking midfielder for Gareth Southgate's Euro squad next summer. In order to do that, he'll have to leave the West London club, but Eze might not have to move too far, with Crystal Palace trying their utmost to bring him in. Sky Sports have reported that the Eagles have bid £8 million with £4 million in add-ons, though this has been rejected. QPR are holding out for a fee closer to £20 million, and no West Ham are also circling. But with just 1 year to run on Eze's current deal, they may be forced to take a lower offer should the situation drag on. At 22 years old and with over 100 league appearances already to his name, the time is now for Eze to make the leap to Premier League. And with Wilfried Zaha pushing for a move away from Crystal Palace, this could be the perfect moment to rise up for the Eagles. So that's it from us on Transfer Talk this week, but what do you guys think? Have we missed any big stories? Let us know in the comments below. As always, make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.